Oh, okay, mga kaibigan. So, ito na nga ang full review ko sa Tecno Camon 20 Pro 5G. And yes, pasensya sa boses ko, ganun talaga. Sasabihin ko pa lang sa simula ng video na to is, this phone is a bit of a hot mess. At least sa two things that I tried doing with this phone na malalaman nyo mamaya. To be honest, a bit disappointed ako dito. And yes, alam ko, I can't really complain for the price neto. And that's the thing nga, medyo nalilito pa ako sa price neto kasi at least sa pagka-search ko, ang MSRP netong Tecno Camon 20 Pro 5G is 13K. And of course, may mga nagsasabi na 12K to or 11,999. Pero sa Memo Express kasi ngayon, at least itong updated price nila is 13,490 siya. Tapos sa Tecno Mobile Shopee is 12,999 siya. So yeah, safe to say siguro na 13K nga yung MSRP na binigay ng Tecno Mobile dito. And sa mga fanboys ng Tecno Mobile dyan na ngayon pa lang is nagta-type na ng mga hate comments dyan is try nyo muna sigurong panoorin and intindihin yung video before you type anything else. Yun lang naman. But yeah, ito siguro yung one of the few mid-range smartphones that I've used na I have a few more things to say that I don't like about it. So, yeah. Ito nga ang Tecno Camon 20 Pro 5G. Ito yung full spec list. And for this video is tatawagin ko na lang to na Pro 5G. So, hindi ko na sabihin yung buong Camon 20 Pro 5G. But yeah, basically, you're getting an insane phone for the price. Yeah, alam ko na binanggit ko kanina yung sa a bit of a hot mess siya, pero malalaman nyo mamaya in this video kung bakit nga ganun. And available nga to in two color options. Itong black na inasa akin ngayon and a blue, Serenity Blue pala. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, this is one of the few phones siguro in a long time na napawaw. And gandang-ganda ako sa design niya. So that's very nice. I'm not sure if there's any phone in the market na may kapareho na design dito. Yeah, bukod siguro sa brother neto which is the 20 Pro. Kaya nga, meron nga tayong very nice faux leather pero yeah, malamang plastic yan. Faux leather finish. So yeah, dito nga nakalagay is Tecno Camon 5G. Very nice. And dito naman sa part na to is at least I think it's glass. Yung sa may camera modules na to. So we have two huge rings for the 64 megapixel sensor, 2 megapixel macro, and of course, ang hindi talaga nawawala na 2 megapixel depth sensor nandito with a ring LED. But in all honesty, nakikita ko lang yan as a single setup. Ang nakikita ko lang dyan is yung 64 megapixel na sensor niyan. Pero ang hirap nga i-ignore since ang laki nga ng camera ring na yan. Tapos dito naman is nakalagay RGBW 64 megapixel OIS. So yes, may OIS yung 64 megapixel sensor niyan, which is really impressive for a phone of this price. And this is one of the few phones actually na gusto ko yung included case sa box. So yeah, frosted finish or matte finish, and that looks very, very nice. But yeah, we have a plastic frame and hindi in-indicate ni Tecno kung anong type ng glass yung ginamit nila for the 6.67-inch AMOLED display. But yeah, ang ayoko lang talaga sa design nito is ginawa ng Tecno na glossy finish yung frame ng phone. But yeah, wala naman ang magagawa doon. Tapos sa front naman is we have the hole punch for the 32 megapixel sensor and yung earpiece speaker grill nandito. And for the most part, pretty sexy din yung phone na to. Like yun dito sa bezels, yung side bezels which are nice and thin. Tapos dito naman sa forehead and bottom chin, ang maganda dito is actually pantay sila. So they are a bit thicker kumpara sa side bezels, but considering na hindi to yung parang thicker than usual na bottom chin na nakikita natin in mid-range or even budget smartphones, that's a very nice touch kay Tecno. Tapos sa build niya naman, it's solid for the most part. There is a bit of flex if I try to bend it, but no creaking sound of any kind here. So sa right side nga, we have the power button tapos yung volume rockers which are really nice and clicky. Kudos kay Tecno para dito. Tapos sa left side is we have the SIM card trays. So 2 nano SIMs yan and 1 micro SD card slot. Tapos dito sa top, We have the speaker grill for the top speakers, which works in conjunction with the earpiece speaker grill. Secondary noise cancelling microphone sa bottom ng phone. We have the good old jack, main microphone, USB Type-C charging port, and bottom firing speakers. Tapos sa display naman nito, we have a 6.67-inch nga na AMOLED. 120Hz yan. So, at this price, that's insane. Pero siguro ang ayoko lang sa display na to, as much as I don't want to complain that it's an AMOLED 120Hz at this price, is it's a bit too poppy for me. Yeah, I get that ganun talaga ang mga AMOLED display. Pero para sa akin, parang masyadong oversaturated yung colors niya, at least for me. And take note, dito sa display settings, dito sa color style is nakaset na siya sa original color, which is basically parang natural color mode dito sa iOS. But yeah, the display is nice and vibrant for the most part. Deep blacks and perfectly viewable even under direct sunlight to. And pretty minimal lang naman yung color shift niya if viewing off axis. But yeah, for the most part, is pretty nice yung display nito. And moving on naman tayo sa main focus ng Tecno. Yeah, pasensya na. So yeah, yun nga. Yung main selling point dito ng Tecno is yung cameras niya. So yun nga yung tinatawag nila na Vlogmaster and all that shit. Pero a bit unsure ako. At least para dito sa main sensor niya. Kasi dito naman sa front-facing 32 megapixel camera niya is you can take some really good looking selfies and vlogs. Pero yung specs muna nga. So 64 megapixel main sensor, f1.7 with OIS nga yan, 2 megapixel macro, 2 megapixel depth, and 32 megapixel front-facing camera with an f2.5 aperture. So dito sa default photo mode, for a mid-range smartphone, you can take some really impressive shots. Pero ang main issue ko dito is sobrang, ewan ko kung ako lang to pero para sa akin, sobrang oversaturated ng colors. Like, I don't know about you, pero masyadong nagpop-up. Kung kanina sa display na ito is, yeah, nagpop-up masyado yung colors niya. Ito naman, sa pictures is, yung color reproduction niya is parang almost cartoonish, if I would say. So, yun lang naman yung main issue ko. Tapos yung low light or nighttime shots naman, it can take some decent pictures as is, pero a bit too soft in details. But with super night mode is, you can take a really impressive nighttime shot. And sa main sensor niya nga is you can take up to 4K videos at 30 FPS. Okay, so ito naman yung vlog test sa Tecno Camon 20 Pro 5G recording at 2K or Quad HD at 30 FPS. And yung narinig nyo ngayon is mula sa internal microphone. And it might not be able to record 4K using the front-facing camera. Pero for the most part, yeah, pretty good na din yung quality like for a vlogging phone camera. But yeah, for the most part naman is you're getting a good camera system on the Pro 5G. Ang main complaint ko lang talaga is doon sa main sensor is, yeah, para sa akin, a bit too oversaturated yung colors niya. And dito sa software mismo ng Tecno Infinix, ewan ko kung ano meron, pero every time you open the camera app, talagang imamax niya yung brightness ng display. And no, walang option yun, pati sa settings mismo ng phone. Tapos dito na nga tayo sa performance neto with that Dimensity 8050 na not gonna lie is nauto ako dun sa Antutu score neto. Nagkakala ko magiging halimaw to for gaming since it basically has the same score as a Snapdragon 865, 870 ganon, and it would have no problems running Genshin Impact at the highest graphic setting 60 FPS. Pero ang findings ko dito, yeah, dito you can play Genshin Impact, pero so currently dito sa Genshin Impact is nakaset siya sa low graphics preset yan. Low graphics preset yan. Tapos 60 FPS, motion blur turned off, and legit, ito lang graphic settings na, I mean, of course, you can go to lowest, pero ito yung graphic settings na hindi magto-thermal throttle yung phone. So, ito, yung nakikita nyo, medium graphic settings to, pero nagma-max out yung temps ng phone from 44 to 46 degrees Celsius. So, yeah, if you want to be able to play Genshin smoothly here, 60 FPS, tapos hindi nagto-thermal throttle yung phone, is kailangan low settings. Or if gusto mo na legit, wala kang stutter na mararamdaman, is about lowest graphic settings, which honestly is na-disappoint nga ako dun sa fact na yon. And take note, sa Genshin lang naman yon. Like, huwag kayong ma-discourage bilhin to if balak nyo lang laruin is, for example, Call of Duty Mobile, Wild Rift, PUBG Mobile, or kahit ML sa highest graphic settings, or kung may 120 FPS option, is comfortably mo malalaro yung mga games na yan sa frame rate na yon. Tapos yung one other thing kung ba't ko nasabi na a bit of a hot mess to is when recording 4K videos using the main sensor. I mean, obviously dito sa front-facing camera, you can record only up to 2K. Pero dito, pag umabot ka sa 20 to 30 minutes of recording 4K videos, is umaabot yung temps neto up to 49 degrees Celsius. And for the first time since my LG G3 is nagkaroon ako ng temperature warning sa isang Android smartphone. But siguro if you're gonna record 4K videos 10 minutes at a time, is hindi naman maging problem yon. And take note, I was recording in an air-conditioned room. Also, kumpara sa lahat ng mga mid-range smartphones na nagamit ko that can record in 4K, ito ata yung first na nag-overheat. So yeah, but hopefully that doesn't leave a bad taste in your mouth. In those cases lang naman, nagiging hot mess yung Pro 5G. But pagdating sa day-to-day use naman, for example, social media, watching TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, ganon, is no problem in multitasking with 8 gigs of memory with 256 gigs of storage. Tapos combined with that very nice 120Hz refresh rate with an AMOLED display is very nice yung experience dito. Tapos pagdating naman sa dual stereo speakers neto, it has good loudness naman, pero basically there's no bass here. And hindi naman basag yung tunog niya. For biometrics, meron naman tayong under-display fingerprint scanner. And as nakita nyo naman, is snappy siya. Pero ang problema is quite inconsistent siya sa pagbasa ng aking daliri. On the software side, this is running on Android 13 with iOS on top, version 13. And of course, if hindi ka naman yung sobrang intense na mobile gamer, or you're not gonna be recording any 4K videos for 20 to 30 minutes, is hindi naman problema yung overheating para sa inyo for the most part. And of course, pakifollow ako sa TikTok at Mr. Stessy. But yeah, yun nga yung two main reasons kung ba't ko nasabi na yeah, this is a bit of a hot mess yung 8050 na nandito. I'm not sure if it's yung 8050 or baka inadequate lang yung cooling dito ng Tecno. And last up naman dito sa Pro 5G is yung battery life. So again, this has a 5000 mAh battery with the 33 watts of fast charging. And pretty solid naman, I would say, yung battery life dito. So sa typical use ko, so that's a combination of social media, watching videos, some gaming and picture taking. I can easily get 6 hours of screen on time with about 30 to 40% left by the end of the day. Tapos if ever na ma-drain mo naman yung battery neto with the included 33 watt fast charger, not gonna lie, medyo disappointed ako sa 33 watt fast charger neto, as I was able to get 1% to 100 in 1 hour and 25 minutes. Siguro one of these lowest charging na 33 watts na I've experienced on a phone. Kasi here's the thing with the Pro 5G. So sasaksa ko ngayon sa 33 watt fast charger niya. So yan, lalabas supercharge. Pero safe charging. Ngayon, tinignan ko na to sa settings ng phone. Dito sa battery lab, tapos battery setting. May AI smart charge siya. Basically, yan yung parang the same lang din as yung parang safe charging concept. Pero, by default, parang may safe charging na embedded sa software or firmware. I'm not too sure. Pero, yan yung biniblame ko kung bakit ang bagal ng 33 watt charging neto. But yeah, that was the Tecno Camon 20 Pro 5G. Again, a bit of a hot mess if consider mo yung extensive testing na ginawa ko dito with Genshin Impact and with recording 4K videos. Pero if hindi naman kayo yung taong yun na ganun magiging use case nyo, is this is a good phone for you na I can easily recommend this to anyone. Dun pa lang sa AMOLED 120Hz and yung pretty snappy performance niya pagdating sa open, close apps, sa pag-multitask, ganon. For the most part naman is I can give this phone a thumbs up. Unfortunately, I can't give it 2 thumbs up. Again, it's a bit of a hot mess. I'm not sure again if inadequate lang yung cooling solution dito ng Tecno or baka gano'n lang talaga yung Dimensity 8050 na nandito. Pero i-confirm ko yun kasi bumili actually ako, umorder na ako ng Infinix Note 30 VIP which has the same chipset pero parang may pinagmamayabang yung Infinix doon na vapor chamber cooling or kung ano man tawag doon. So abangan nyo nga yun, gagawa din ako ng comparison video neto doon sa Infinix Note 30 VIP once na ma-unbox and makagawa din ako ng review doon. But dito nga sa Pro 5G, yeah, I can say I can easily recommend this especially to those more in a budget. Yung gusto nyo ng snappy feeling phone, AMOLED 120Hz nga yan. Solid naman yung camera system. Solid din na battery life and of course not to mention that gorgeous design. Medyo sucker ako, not gonna lie, sa design na to. So, kung gusto nyo din ng good-looking phone na pang-puporma nyo ganon, is, yeah, definitely consider the Tecno Camon 20 Pro 5G. But yeah, those were my thoughts on the Pro 5G. What are your guys' thoughts? Malamang, yeah, alam ko, may mga violent reactions dyan. I'm not too sure. Of course, if gusto nyo bilhin to, then I'll leave the links in the description of this video. As always, leaving a like is the easiest way to support the channel. Consider subscribing if you like my content and turn on notifications for all so you'll be updated on my latest videos. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Flip a bag, now I'm serving a Tesla. Going back, shawty with me, I stepped up. GTA for the ops, ain't no less stuff. Shawty born to be my angel, yeah, I'm blessed up. Cooking right up in the stew, gotta check the